Organizations everywhere are deploying AI. Some are creating more complexity, more customer frustration, and expensive dead ends. Others are improving customer experience and reducing effort for both customers and employees. The difference isn't the technology, it's the approach. So, how do you know which path you're on?
Welcome. You're with Brad Cleveland, bringing vision and clarity to customer experience, customer service, and contact centers.
How do you integrate AI into your organization's direction? How do you ensure that it's meeting customers' needs and building your brand? The answer may be more straightforward than you think, and it opens the door to an approach that's helping some organizations move well ahead of their competitors. I'll share that power tip at the end. Just a quick note, if this kind of content on customer service and customer experience is helpful, you can subscribe or follow wherever you're watching or listening now. And if you'd like these ideas delivered to your inbox each week, visit bradcleveland.com/newsletter. The mistake many organizations make is treating AI as a technology initiative. The organizations getting the best results treat AI as a service strategy initiative. In customer service, this is often referred to as a customer access strategy, or simply a service strategy. And every effective service strategy answers 10 questions. Who are your customers? What kinds of interactions do they have with you, such as sales, customer service, or technical support? How do they reach service? For example, phone, chat, text, self-service, in-person, video, or other channels. What hours are services available? What's your organization's accessibility? In other words, how quickly can customers get through? How do you get the right customer to the right resources? What people and technology resources are required for each type of interaction? What information will be required? How do you analyze interactions and use what you learn to improve products, services, and processes? What guidelines will you use when deploying new services? Now notice something important. None of these questions starts with AI. They start with customers. Now your strategy may already be well developed, or perhaps it needs work in a number of these areas, or maybe you're just getting started. It can almost seem a little overwhelming, and it doesn't have to be. Either way, my encouragement is to begin thinking about these 10 components together. You'll find a summary of all 10 along with an AI idea starter in the resources section of my website at bradcleveland.com/resources. There are two ways you can leverage your strategy. The first is to consider how AI could positively impact each of the 10 components. Let's take the first component, customers, as an example. The AI capabilities that power personalized recommendations from Amazon and Netflix are now available to organizations of any size. More personalized service may be a great fit for your organization and your customers. Given how quickly AI is developing, I recommend having a small team regularly work through each component and explore how AI can help. The second way to leverage your strategy is to prepare for the impact AI solutions will have across all 10 components. An insurance company I've worked with, and one that's known for outstanding service, deployed a chatbot to assist customers on its website and mobile app. And before the rollout, they didn't simply ask, well, how do we deploy a chatbot? They asked, how will the chatbot affect the entire service ecosystem? Which customers might need assistance? What questions would they have? When should a human advisor become available? How would information flow between channels? What training would employees need? By thinking through all 10 components in advance, the implementation was smooth and effective. Now here's the power tip. AI rarely creates value only in the place where you first deploy it. For example, an internet provider wanted to improve customer satisfaction, so they implemented sentiment analysis tools that analyze conversations and social media posts, surveys, and other sources of feedback. Initially, the goal was to better understand customer sentiment, but as they worked through their service strategy, they discovered much broader applications. Their training teams began to focus on issues that mattered most to customers. Product teams gained insight into recurring pain points. Leaders identified opportunities to improve processes that were creating unnecessary effort. The value extended far beyond the original use case. The organizations getting the most from AI are not chasing tools. They're using strategy to identify where AI can create value, where people matter most, and how everything fits together. When you evaluate AI through all 10 components of your service strategy, you stop thinking about technology in isolation and you begin building a better customer experience. That's where the real opportunity is.